or if you want or if you want the waffle maker. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pass off. Thanks for listening, you guys. Thanks for attending.
Thank you, Tammy. Love it, love it. So, hey everyone, my name's Elsa Navarro Nikoloff, and it's so cool to see so many faces up here. I'm trying not to get distracted too much. Maybe I should just put my face on here. But anyways, it's very cool to see everyone on here today. As mentioned, my name's Elsa. Just a little bit about my story. So, in October it will have been 3 years that I started with Singular, and I kind of fell into it. I wasn't really looking for anything. It was something that was relayed to me by a friend. And back then, I mean, I still do. I'm an avid gym goer. I was meal prepping, doing all the things that I thought I needed to do to stay in shape. Um, However, things were not clicking. I was not losing weight. In fact, I was slowly gaining weight. And the thing that really kind of affected my life significantly was restless sleep. I had major restless sleep to the point where I needed to go get medication just to sleep. And for some of you who don't know, I am a law enforcement officer, deputy sheriff, and I'm coming up on my 23rd year. And for us, it's very important. Well, for anyone, it's very important to sleep. But for us, especially who carry weapons, you want us to sleep, believe me. So yeah, that's what got me started. Actually, the fact that there was something out there that could help me with it, that was plant-based and that didn't require a prescription, I was all for it. So I started, again, kind of skeptical. I will admit it, totally skeptical. I started with the middle of the road package back then. We no longer we called it the Ignite system. And in 8 days, not only did I lose 6.5 pounds, what I couldn't do on a year on my own, doing all the things, 6.5 pounds. And then on top of that, by day 3, according to my husband, I was sleep or snoring actually. So all good things. And so I know for a fact that I can totally attribute Singular to that. Today, I still continue. I'm more sticking with the wellness side of it, gut health, just getting all the nutrients I need. I continue to be an avid gym goer, and so I need all the help I can get at 46 years of age. So that's a little bit about my story. Now, fast forward, after about 3 months after knowing that this this was like legit stuff, I started sharing with friends and coworkers who I knew needed this, and quickly started to inspire others to start on this journey. As law enforcement officers, we really struggle with sleep and stress, and so I knew a lot of my friends and coworkers needed this. And so I have been a coach and just helping people, as many people as possible. I used to be embarrassed or shy to talk about this, but now it's like I'll talk to a wall about it. I don't care. I just want people to feel like good and confident and just like know that they can do this and really come out on the other side feeling so much better. So um, the business side is what we call it. The business side of this has really helped, not just financially. I wasn't really looking for that, but believe me, anything helps, especially with the rising costs of just everything, food, groceries, or groceries, bills, interest rates. So that has helped me significantly, help my kids. Some are in college, some are in other states. I've been able to add more towards my retirement savings. So all this has really, really helped. It's been a blessing in disguise, I will say. So since doing our last customer appreciation, let's just say some things have changed a bit. When I think of it like this, I think of it when people tell Singular, or the folks at Singular Corporate, they give them a challenge. I think that they say challenge accepted, because they sure do take these challenges and they produce like the best things for us. So since our last customer appreciation, we have a few new items that some of you may already tried out. One of the newest ones I would say is the Tummy Tamer, a powerhouse of gut health, like everything you need in one system. I religiously use at least three products out of this Tummy Tamer system. We have the pre and the probiotic. We have the collagen, which I attribute to my long hair. It's up in a bun right now. You can't see it, but it's down to my waist, I promise. And the dietary aid. So talk about everything you need for gut health. It's in one system. And then one of the other newer products that we have most recently is our dragon fruit trim stick. And still the same, I mean, all the great benefits of our other flavored trim stick, except this one is made with stevia. So for those that, want to focus more on the stevia side, this is totally that. It's I love it. It's a little bit more tart than the other flavors, but for me, that's totally okay. And if you're not familiar with trim sticks, they help with sugar cravings or cravings. They help stabilize blood sugars and give you that little boost of energy. It's perfect for like in the afternoon after that lunch, slump that we all get. So yeah, usually I take mine around 2 o'clock, just before the gym. So, and then let's see here. I hope you guys took advantage of the BOGOs, the vanilla lean and the pink lemonade trim stick. And unfortunately, pink lemonade was the first to go, and it's going to be gone for a while. I don't know if it's ever going to come back, but I hope you guys stocked up. I know I'm looking at 6 bags right there. And the vanilla lean, I also stocked up because, that's like one of my favorites, and I do not go a day without protein. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that, at least one or both of the BOGOs. That's how great this company is. So I do have a call to action for you guys. So if you can put in the chat, what is your favorite trim stick flavor? And then once you have that, if you'll just add it in the chat, and then I believe Stephanie will be announcing the prize winner. Yes. Okay.
Elsa, I'm going to announce that second call to action
Oh, okay.
for your favorite product, and then I will get this other one because I'm going to give everybody time to answer. But Lauren Simo, did I pronounce that right? She is the winner. You get to choose between the waffle maker and the bracelet. So, yay.
Awesome. Congratulations. Okay, so now I'm going to pass it on to Austin Lee. She is a badass mama, second time mama to a beautiful baby boy, and she is another LEO, law enforcement officer out of the Nevada area. So, Austin.
Hi there. Can you guys hear me okay? All right. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you for having me. I will tell you a little bit about my story. Like Elsa said, I just had a baby. He's 7 weeks old. I know everybody loves babies, so I might as well just show you really quick. He says hi. Anyway, so my journey started about 2.5 years ago. My other child is 5. So I had a child. I lost all my baby weight. I was in great shape. but the scale just kind of wasn't moving where I wanted it to go. I was stuck at about 10 pounds, just like I was putting on muscle, but I wasn't losing the fat like I wanted to lose. So much like you heard with Tammy's story, I had tried different things, and just kind of never got the success that I wanted. So a friend reached out to me about Zingular, and I gave it a try. I immediately loved the products. I loved the meal plan. I loved how I was able to do the meal plan on the go. We also ride and train performance horses and team rope. So we're gone almost every weekend, traveling, doing things like that. So being able to do the meal plan on the go right in the middle of the season was awesome for me. I actually noticed a lot more focus in my performance with the Zing. I think that it really helped my energy and focus levels with performances too. So I ended up losing my 10 pounds. I actually went on to lose 15. I was in great shape. I was finally happy I got to where I wanted to go. And I was introduced to the business portion. And, you know, much like the other girls said, I wasn't really interested in that. I have a full-time job. I did not want any more on my plate. You know, we make decent money as police officers, but I gave it a try, and I'm so grateful that I did. It's a manageable amount of things that I do, and I've been able to share it with so many other people that have been so happy, from friends, family. I've met tons of people that, you know, I don't know that I've become friends with, which has been really, really neat. The camaraderie within the company is something that I never expected, and it has been really, really neat. So flash forward, when I got pregnant with my second kiddo, I ended up staying on the probiotic the entire time, which was such a lifesaver with me, because I'm sure many of you know the surge of hormones throughout the body causes your body to do some unfortunate things. So the probiotic really helped me stay regular. It helped me with bloating. It really helped me throughout pregnancy. After I had my kiddo, I went back on the collagen, which I maintain. So I take the probiotic, the collagen, and the trim sticks regularly now while I'm breastfeeding. And I will tell you this, I don't know what the reason is, but when I had my daughter, I didn't produce that much milk. I produced just kind of enough to get me by, and I ultimately kind of fizzled out with breastfeeding. So this time, I am so much better. Like, my milk production is completely different this time. The whole experience has been different. So I don't know if it's just a matter of, you know, being healthier. The supplements, I also take Action. I forgot to tell you, sorry. The multivitamin. So there's so many nutrients in that. I don't know, something tells me it's gotta be partially the supplements, but the probiotic has been life-changing, especially after pregnancy too. I went through some crazy gut stuff with just your hormones getting back in balance and all that good stuff, and it has saved my life. So I owe a lot to Zingular. I absolutely love the business. It's actually helped me out on my taxes a lot. With my husband and I together, taxes can be sketchy. So the small business has actually been very helpful to us. And I use a lot of my Zingular money for those extras. I mean, I'm not afraid to say it. We pay our bills with our income, and you know, if I want to do some self-care, or I keep my nails done, that's my thing to myself, and none of that comes out of my checking account. That's all Zingular money. So even if you're thinking about it just for extra money, you never know what it'll turn into. So I'm forever grateful that I met all these ladies and for the business, and I hope that some of you will consider joining us. Thank you so much for your guys' time. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off.
All right, I think I am up. Steph, do you have a winner that you need to announce, or do you want me to go ahead?
Sabrina Winters.
Good job. Good job.
Yay.
Good job.
The trim sticks.
All right, guys, I am Dawn Abbott. I am in Georgia. I came in to lose weight. I was morbidly obese. I was well over 100 pounds overweight, and I needed something to help me out. I had gone through weight loss prescriptions. I had done everything on the planet as far as over the counter stuff to lose weight. This was my last ditch effort before I went the gastric bypass route. I had already looked into it through my doctor, and it was a go for me. I was introduced to this by a horse friend of mine. We were just crazy horse friend people on Facebook, and she was posting some testimonies, and I reached out to her. I was like, what is this? I need help. And that was the end of it. That was over 5 years ago. And it has been a complete blessing for me. The community is amazing. You've heard that over and over again, but I lost 7.5 pounds in my first 8 days. 3 months in, I was down about 42 pounds, somewhere in that ballpark. 6 months in, I was down a little over 70 pounds. And right out of the year, I was down right at 100 pounds. I never, ever, ever thought that it would be anywhere that easy. And this taught me how and what to eat, which is what I needed. I needed that structure. The weight loss products, that the prescriptions that I was on, it worked, but it didn't give me the guidelines. It didn't make this a lifestyle change. As soon as I went off of them, I gained my weight back. I'm sure a lot of us could probably resonate with that. So anyways, I had people asking me what I was doing, and I started sharing with them, and that's how it became a business for me. It's been a blessing. I have 10 horses. And let me tell you right now, with the increase of feed and hay, I am so glad I've got my singular business to not dive into our income or my husband's income, because this is all I do as far as my own income to support my animal habit and my drug habit. I tell everybody singular is my drug habit. So anyways, we're going to talk about subscription and our favorite products. And you already mentioned about your favorite products, but do you know that putting them on subscription is the best way to shop? I mean, who doesn't like free? Did you know that when you put your products on subscription, you get free products? All it costs you is your taxes and your shipping. So putting your monthly products that you're ordering on subscription is the best way. Okay. So I want you, if you are on subscription, I want you to put in the comment, this is a giveaway, and you'll be getting a little free bag of Resist and this cute little singular insulated stainless on the inside coffee mug. This is what you'll be getting. So anyways, put in the comments what you have on your subscription. Okay. And I will dive into a little bit on how our subscription works. And then Stephanie will do the drawing for that. She probably will have time by the time I get done going through all this. So our subscription, like I said, it's the best way to shop. It's the only way to shop, y'all. I would not tie anybody into a auto ship or a subscription if you were locked into it. Had to cancel a debit card to get out of my iTunes account. Okay. So I'm not going to do that to anybody. They email you 5 days ahead of time and give you plenty of time to go in and change it. So you can go in and you can change your products. You're not locked into any of the products that you originally put in there. You are not locked into any amount of time. If you decide next month that you don't need to order anything or that you don't want to do this anymore, you return your products and you can get out of the subscription part of it. It is so user friendly. It's not even funny, y'all. It's one of the easiest. If somebody can mute, there we go. It is one of the easiest auto ships I have ever been on. Okay, so we're not going to lock you into anything. So on your first 30 days, if you get set up with subscription on your first 30 days, when you start Singular, you'll get 15 free points, which is like $15. And then your 4th and 7th consecutive month in a row on subscription, they're going to double your rewards. So whatever you have on your rewards for the 4th month and the 7th month, they're going to double that for you. It goes, those points, you get 10% off of what is on your subscription each month, and that goes into a little savings account, and then you can redeem them and you can earn up to an advanced kit, y'all. A whole advanced kit. That's 550 points. You can earn a complete kit, or you can use them each month and just get a few products here and there. It's whatever you want to do, but once it hits that 550 points, then it's maxed out. Then you have to start using some of your products. You can't keep building them. And then then it'll start rebuilding again. So super, super, super easy, y'all. Some of my products that I have on my subscription are my trim sticks, my chocolate lean. I cannot go without my chocolate lean, my XR2s, which help with stress and relaxation, y'all, and then my shine. I cannot go without my shine. And most of us are women on here, I think. If you have not heard about our shine, you need to. It is a natural hormone balancer. I was 46 when I got started on the products. Complete hormonal mess. I'm talking, I was off the chain. You didn't even want to be around me. I thought my husband was going to divorce me. I got started on the shine the second month, and my hot flashes and night sweats were gone, y'all. My moodiness, which I have another word for it, which I won't share, was gone. I accidentally got off of it. Thought I could go off some of my products, and my husband looked at me in about a week and he said, I don't know what you've quit, but you need to go back on it. So I figured out that I could not go without my shine. So shine is definitely on my subscription. I think I covered everything on that, but like I said, y'all, the rewards is crazy. It's absolutely just crazy on what you can do, and it builds up so quickly. So it really comes in handy. Money's tight that month, then you can go in, you pay for your shipping and your taxes, and then everything else is free. So who doesn't like free? So talk to your coaches about getting yourself on subscription. It's super important, like I said. All right, I am also going to, you want to go ahead, Steph? You got the giveaway? All right, we'll let Steph take it over for a minute.
I got the winner, Michaela S. You are the winner.
Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. I'm going to do another giveaway, and this one won't be a giveaway tonight, but I want you to think about something. If Leslie had not shared with me 5 years ago, I'm not sure where I would be at in my life. Not sure the hole would be much bigger than what I don't think it could get much bigger where I was at. But I know that I would not be in the spot that I am today. So I share this like Elsa had mentioned, I share this with everybody because I know the products are amazing. Think of those people that you can share this with that can benefit with the weight loss or the health products or even the income, y'all. Think about that. So my next giveaway is a challenge. It is a challenge to get with your coach and do a Facebook party with your coach. Your coach is going to do all the work, going to do all the posting, going to do everything for you. All that is required of you is to invite those friends that you care enough about to tell about Zingular and what it has to offer, and share this opportunity with them to see if this is a great fit for them. With what all's going on in the world right now, we want to be healthy and we all need some extra income, don't we? So hosting a Facebook party, having it booked and started by the 15th of September. So we've got a couple of weeks to get this done and reach out to your coach to find out all the details. And we are going to put everybody in a drawing that does the party or has it on its way, well on its way by the 15th. We're going to be giving out a canister of the watermelon collagen, which is gone. And let me tell you, I think this was my favorite. It's gone. And this is actually an empty can because Stephanie's giving away hers. So this one's empty. And then y'all look at this cute tumbler with all this bling on it. This is not me. It's new. I promise it's new. But this little blingy cup is so heavy and it is stainless on the inside with a stainless straw. So that's what we're giving away for doing the Facebook party. So get with your coach. If you're interested in doing that, put interested in the chat, and then we will reach out to you. And then I get to turn this over to my friend that got me started, Leslie Olau. She is an executive and she is in Indiana and a horse friend of mine. So Leslie, it's all yours.
Oh my gosh, Dawn, thank you so much. I am super excited to share my story. But your story, I tell you, it brought tears to my eyes because I'm telling you, I'm so glad I was there. You know, God puts people in our paths for a reason. So my quick story is I was struggling. My niece had started the program in January, and I literally watched her melt in front of me. And I had been doing a lot of different things. I was 58 years old at the time, hormones, menopause, you know, all of the things. And I actually was on that 500 calorie diet where you take the drops, and literally was starving myself to lose weight. And that was kind of my last resort because I had tried FinFin, I had tried all of those things over the years. And when I found this with my niece, I was like, I knew that there was a 30-day money back guarantee. And because I had tried so many other things, I remember shaking my finger at her and telling her, I will be returning this because it's not going to be any different than anything else I've tried. I'm going to return it before my credit card bill is due. Well, that didn't happen. As you can see, I'm still here, but I lost 5 pounds on my first 8 days, in which I was a little like disappointed, but got me on a call with coaches and found out that because I had been on that 500 calorie diet, my whole body was like protein deficient. Went on to lose 14 and a half pounds in my first 30 days, reached my goal weight of 27, 30 pounds, so to speak, in 3 months. But I wasn't going to be that girl. I was not going to be that girl. I wasn't going to post. I wasn't going to tell people. I didn't want people to know. But people started noticing, and more about not necessarily the weight loss, but I was happy. That little yellow pill, that Zing, is definitely a happy pill, and people could see the difference. So people started asking me, like, what are you doing? You know? And so I started sharing, of course. Well, that was the back in the day where you automatically came in as a distributor. You were a distributor the minute you came in. And so I can remember, like, I made a post, I started telling people, and I started getting these little checks, and it said Zingular on them. And I'm like, that's before the hyper wallet that we have now. And I can remember calling my niece and go, what are these checks for? Why am I getting money? And she's like, well, because remember the friend you told the other day? Remember you saw an email that she ordered. I'm like, yeah. Well, that's how I got started. I was telling people to contact my niece. She was signing them up underneath me. I had my quick start, and it's history from there. So, like I said, I didn't want to be that girl, but I love sharing. And when you have stories like Dawn's where you really truly change someone's life, it hits you right here. And I know I have a couple of different, clients here. I have partners here that I'm super excited about, and I'm so glad that I was able to share my story with them as well. So, so that being said, I want to do a call to action. Okay. So those of you that have been with Zingular and came in as a partner, I want you to throw your last year's income in the chat. Share with us the income that you have earned from Zingular. Don't be afraid. Come on. Call to action here. Awesome job, you guys. I love it. So what would an extra $500 do for you? If you're not here as a partner, what would an extra $500 a month do for you? I know what it did for me. I have horses too, like Dawn. Luckily, I came to Indiana with 6 and I only have 3 now, but I show my horses. So I have that added expense. So, you have all the things, right? So, your horse trailer and your truck and the tires and the batteries and the horse feed and the shoes that you get for your horse because you don't want to pay, $100 for shoes for yourself every 5 weeks, but you will for your horse, right? So all of those things have really helped with our family not having to, be able to dig into savings and, because we're both retired. My husband and I are both retired. But I can tell you too, you guys, I worked at the time that I started Singular, I worked 16-hour days. I worked for the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, and I worked 16-hour days. And I was talking to one of my new partners, she's on tonight, and I was telling her about, and we, most of us, we laugh about it, right? It's like, well, you know what? We're all busy. But you know what? We have 10 minutes, 15 minutes when we go to the bathroom, right? It's a great way to invite people. It's a great way to, set up chats. So you can always do it in the nooks and crannies of your day, and you can still do your full-time job and throw this in those times, when you're, driving, or when you're, like I said, in the bathroom, or you have your lunch break, or, all of your different breaks that you have. So it's easy to do. It's just, it's just helping people and knowing that we can help people. That's what's super important. All right. Do we have a winner? People are still posting. Awesome. All right. So what else does Singular have that a lot of other network marketing doesn't have? We have the quick start bonus. So you bring 4 friends in and you can earn $200, right? Then what Singular did is that you also can earn the second bonus when you bring in those 4 people with enough like points on your the purchases, like your X bundle and your bundles, your advanced, all of those, you can actually earn $400. And we have some amazing awesome I'm sorry, my brain is not working right now, but we can have the Extreme Builder where you can earn several $1,000s as well. So it's a great opportunity to earn that extra cash, be able to still do your job that you're doing now, and be able to pay some, maybe for some groceries. Because I was just listening to the news and they said that basic family cost of living has increased $700 a month for each household, which is $8,400 a year. So with that being said, this is a great opportunity to put that crunch on that those monthly bills and help yourself, stay out of the, borrowing and using credit cards. So what else does Singular have? Well, this girl, like I told you, I said, I'm from a small town, 7,000 people. We had a Walmart, Penny's, and a grocery store, pretty much. That was it. And I hit executive in 2020. And this girl got to go to a place called Dubai. Well, I had never heard about Dubai. I didn't know where Dubai was. But it's a bucket list trip that our corporate staff knew that people would never plan to go there. It would never be like a bucket list, but they wanted something so special that we would remember. So they created this executive retreat to Dubai that we got to go on. So we've been to Dubai, we went on a Caribbean cruise, we've earned founders trips. Even when you first begin, you can earn some of these trips. It doesn't have to be an executive. It doesn't have to be really anything. You can be basically a new start and earn a founders trip. And this year we're going to Jamaica. So these opportunities that we have are there for each and every one of you. And I would love for all of us to be able to share and be able to go on one of those trips together, because like I think Tammy was saying, how we've all met and how we, go to get the little swag. We go to Zing Fest is in October and it's in Louisville, which I'm super excited about because it's horse country. So that is super excited. Do you have a winner yet?
Yes, I have two winners. The first one for the 500, what would $500 do for your family, is Stacy Alta-Peter.
Awesome.
winner?
That is awesome. Yes. And so you are going to get a Zingular shirt for winning this giveaway tonight. So super job. Okay. So we're going to do huh?
Leslie, I'm so sorry. So that one is for what would the 500 do? So that's going to be for the 4-day Jumpstart experience.
Oh, cool. Well, I have it all. I have it. Oh, go ahead.
The 1099 one, that is with the shirt.
Uh-huh.
That is Sarah Clabo.
All right.
Okay,
Yay. Well, Heather Larson, she's excited over there. Love it. All right. So that's cool. So I don't have a picture of that. We will get that to you though, so that you can, make sure that we have the right size and all that kind of stuff. 4 days is this little box of goodies. So it is 4 days of the 8-day Jumpstart. So of course you have, the lean chocolate, you have the trim sticks, the resist, your flush, your accelerate, and your zing. And I'm throwing in a cup since I have like 500 of them. So I'm going to throw in a cup as well. My husband's like, could you just clean out that closet, please? So, yes. So who won that one?
Sarah Clabo.
All right. Yay, Sarah. So we will all get all the addresses and all that so we can get this sent out. So, all right. I will throw it back to Tammy.
Yep. Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. And we want to wrap it up. I want to share my quick story with you and my drawing. So you guys, I hope you've been inspired. I hope you heard some things that you hadn't heard before. And I hope some of these stories just really hit your heart, because this is why we're all still here. Like, I came in for 12 pounds of weight loss over 13 years ago. And I thought in my box, I was hoping that in my box was 12 pounds of weight loss. But what actually was in there was so much more. And the reason there was more in my box than 12 pounds is because I took a chance on me. And I was a timid stay-at-home homeschool mom. And I was doing my thing. I was fighting that weight, felt like my body flipped a switch. I really felt like it was broken. I was a little bit crabby, stressed out, not sleeping, and couldn't bust a pound on the scale. Was working out twice a day, eating way less than I ever had, making it worse, not realizing that. And my friend got me started. And like I said, my box, I was hoping for the 12. I got my weight loss off. I went down 2.5 sizes. I started sleeping better right away. I was a little nicer homeschool mom and a lot nicer wife. And she shared the opportunity with me, and being that timid person, I was like, no. But when she told me she paid for all her Christmas with her Zingular money, and here I was in a recession, we were just like this with our finances. I'm like, okay, oh my gosh, what is it? And in my mind, it was a lot of things that it wasn't. I had some preconceived ideas. So if you are that way, please know that I am totally understand you. I hear you. I get you. Big part of it for me was I didn't want to learn something new. I didn't want to do anything out of my comfort zone, but I wanted more for my family. So that's why I said yes. And so in 90 days, I matched my part-time income just by sharing in my own little timid way with a ton of support. And that's the thing, you get a ton of support. Don't do any of it by yourself. And the company was newer, and so there weren't a lot of tracks to run on. So, I think things were a little slow. In a year, I had quadrupled my part-time income. So my part-time job was paying me $1,500 a month, and Zingular, then I matched it with the Zingular, quadrupled it with Zingular, and was able to walk away from the job and be back at home and focus on my homeschooling. I was able to buy gas and groceries on the same day. I was able to pay for my son's music lessons, his sports, because we were homeschoolers. We had to do, club sports and things like that. We didn't have a college fund when I found my 12-pound box. But by the time he graduated, he graduated with a degree in theology. He learned to be a pilot during COVID. And we got a little 6-seater plane that he's been able to fly us around in, and he just got married. Those are all things we could not have afforded if it hadn't been for Zingular. So thank you, God, for Zingular. It's not just about us. We've been able to help a lot of other people with a lot of other things. And I know Leslie touched on some of the trips. We've been on some of the most amazing trips of our lives. Dubai, Bora Bora, a Caribbean cruise, Park City, Utah, Sundance, Utah. I mean, so many places, and have been able to just build a life that we're happy with, that has given us the ability to offer it to other people too. And so that's the thing. You have something in your life you want more of. Is it more health? Is it more energy? Is it more patience? Is it more, digestive, health? Is it finances? Who couldn't use finances? Every now and then someone tells me I don't need any extra money. And I honestly feel like they're like I was. I needed extra money. I didn't say that, but I think they're afraid of what it is. And it's just the same thing as you're sharing a movie or your favorite restaurant. You already do that anyway. You just happen to be getting paid for it, which the movie theater doesn't. Well, they get paid for it, but the person referring the movie to you doesn't get paid for it, but you are when you refer this. So I think people initially feel weird until they start doing it and realize it's so natural. So here's my incentive to you guys. Now, don't forget, we've got the incentive from Dawn. So between now and the 15th, if you get a party started and maybe have it almost completed by the 15th, or is it completed by the 15th or almost completed? Have it started by the 15th. I would do it right away. You're going to go into a drawing for that blingy cup and that amazing, I'm telling you, amazing watermelon collagen. If they bring it back out, I'm going to buy a whole bunch more because I love it so much. And then we've got, you already can make some money. And if you're not a member yet, just upgrade, go in your account, log in, click on account, select the drop down where it says upgrade account and pay the $49.95. It's good for a whole year. And then let your upline know so she can look at your account, make sure you're commissionable at this point. Depends on when your last order was and how much it was. And then start getting some friends started. So my incentive is a drawing for this. This is not the 4-day experience. This is a complete 8-day experience. It's an 8-day. This one's open, but this one's unopened, untouched, sealed shut. 8 days of everything. It's like a quarter of our X bundle, but it costs less than a quarter of our X bundle. But it's over it's $105 value. So what you got to do to get it is you need to get between now and midnight on Labor Day, get somebody new started. You'll go into the drawing for every new start. You get an entry. If you are just a member, which is not, I don't mean just a member. I mean, if you're not a brand partner, just upgrade your account and let them know. Have them do a party for you real quick. Like if you guys put your heads together and start a party tomorrow, you could have the party going and ending on Labor Day. Not everybody's going out of town. I'm not. But anyway, that's a nice thing. When you work for yourself, you can make your vacations every other day, but just not the holidays. So, but get something going, and then you really could grab some amazing bonuses if you put your mind to it and start going for it. So I will look at the timestamp in the back office of the whole entire team tonight. So starting, tonight, right now, any new start is going to go in there for an entry, and you'll get as many new starts, and you're going to get paid on all of those, and your friends are going to get started on their journey, and who knows where that will lead. If my friend hadn't shared it with me, and I'm sure when she did, she thought, oh, Tammy's just going to lose weight. I'm sure she thought her quiet little Tammy's not going to do a thing with it. And I'll tell you, quiet people can do it. Loud people can do it. I had no experience. I shook like a leaf. in the very beginning. And I don't know why, because nothing bad ever happened, only good. So you guys, if I can do it, you can do it. And listen, somebody speaking on the next Zoom could be someone you inspired. So I would love that to be the case for you, because then you'll know what we're talking about. You'll know why we're so addicted to that. But find your passion. You don't know until you try, right? So with that, everybody, do we have any more drawing winners? Did we do them all, Steph? We did them all. Okay, congratulations to everybody. And thank you again so much for spending your night with us. I want to wish you a very happy, safe, and fun Labor Day weekend on behalf of the whole team. So thanks so much for coming, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, everyone.
Everybody in Florida, stay safe, because I know that,
Yes.
Yes.
so everybody stay safe.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you, everyone.
Ashley. Thanks for jumping on, girl.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
Dawn.
Bye.
Thanks, Leslie.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
everyone.
thank you.